afternoon. My name is Melanie Lee, and I'm working on my teaching degree. I work at the local elementary school here in Orange, Texas. This video is to tell what 10 of dispositions it needs to be a teacher. My school is a very low income, predominantly minority school. High expectations are a must for these students. Many of my students come from generations of poverty and low expectations. It is very important that as a teacher, I see beyond this and that I teach them to see beyond it to what they can become. It is also important that we appreciate the diversity that's represented in our classrooms and that I respect the different heritages that are present in my classroom, and I teach the students to respect it also. I started in the classroom a few years ago, but I am now in the guidance counseling office, and here we work to ensure that each student is treated fairly. I believe the most important disposition that I personally possess is compassion. And with that compassion, it's love. When you have love for these children, then all of the other dispositions become so much easier. Without love, you're going to be hard-pressed to have the dedication it takes to get up every day for these children. And without love, you might not go that extra mile that it takes to advocate for your students and for their families. As educators, it's our job to work diligently toward the future of our students. I believe the disposition that I will need to work on the most is reflection. I have a tendency to always push toward the future and what comes next. It's not easy to stop and reflect on the things that we've learned when we're always striving to learn to do more. I believe that educators should display all 10 of the dispositions that we've learned in this unit. We must have high expectations for our students. We must have respect for the diversity of others and conduct ourselves as professionals in and out of the classroom. We need to be honest at all times because our students are looking to us as an example. It is our job to ensure that each student is treated fairly and compassionately. We must stay curious and advocate for our students and their families to give them the best possible future. And we must be dedicated to this position and the students that we serve. And we need to know that professional growth comes not only from experience, but reflection on what that experience has been. Thank you and have a good evening.